This is Tyler, Fish Happens, Indianapolis, Indiana, Beach Grove area. We just got a bunch of Vietnam guppies. Got some nice plecos, like L397 and longfin, super reds.
Okay, what kind of guppies do we got?
So we got a whole bunch of guppies from Vietnam, like purple dragon, full golds, you know, dumbos, metal lace. We got some pink metal lace this time. That's kind of cool. Those are the full golds.
Yeah, these look great. They're like metallic.
Yeah, especially from top view, they're really good looking.
What's the pink ones?
This one. Well, those metal yellow, which are kind of pink. But we got some pink grass guppies. Those are gonna be really nice.
And what kind of plecos are these?
We have some starlight plecos. They're real black with white dots. And we got longfin super reds. A whole bunch of those in.
Okay, what else we got?
So we also got a lot of shrimp and rice fish.
How many shrimp?
We got over 4,000 shrimp, 7 different colors. So plenty to choose from.
What kind of shrimp are these?
They're neocaridina. Typically called like cherry shrimp.
So are they easier than the other kind of shrimp that you keep?
Yeah, I mean, so
Like caridina?
There are much harder shrimp to take care of, but these are probably the easiest for everybody. Yeah. These and mono shrimp, which we also got some.
Yeah.
Then we got a lot of rice fish that look really good. People have been waiting on some rice fish.
So these are good for like little patio ponds and stuff, right?
Yeah, patio ponds or starting breeding projects that aren't terribly hard.
Yeah. Okay, what was that?
But yeah, there's some of the lames. Those are blacks, black lame.
What are these?
Florida.
Okay, cool.
And Kahaku lames. They're all rice fish, just some fancier fins, some of them brighter colors.
And they like to eat mosquitoes, don't they?
Yeah, they eat a lot of mosquitoes. That's what they kind of do in the rice paddies, is help to keep them from being a huge infestation. Add a bunch of rice fish, get them breeding, and usually kind of takes care of itself.
Yeah. I see a shrimp in this tank over here. What is this guy for? Why is he in this tank?
So we get shrimp scattered randomly all over, just because we're constantly kind of changing stuff. But if you see one in the main tank, it basically means it's probably been here the better part of a year, possibly even born here, and just fully grown up in our tank.
Now what's this kind of fish, like tetra or barb that's in here? Tail?
Yeah, those are the celestial, not the celestial, the glow light danio.
Okay.
Not the glow light tetra. These are the danio glow light. And especially when there's a storm or something coming in, the pressure's changing, they're dancing and everything, they will show every color in the rainbow. They're actually really pretty.
Awesome.
Probably one of the prettiest danios. But yeah, giant danios are also very underestimated. They look like they're gray or blue, but when they start dancing, every color in the rainbow.
They look cool right now because we've kind of had some weird weather.
Yeah, and they're nice and happy in there. Good, huge group. So.
What else we got?
From Vietnam, we got some dwarf chain loaches, and what else did we get? Pandagars. Definitely had a few people asking for those.
So what do they do? What are they?
They're like the Gararufa, the pedicure fish, but you know we can't use them to eat on our feet here. So basically, but the Pandagara is a prettier color version of them, and yeah, they're really good at eating spot algae, and they'll eat hair algae, kind of fish food. Overall, just good cleanup crew addition.
Awesome. What are these?
And these are the multi-banded loaches, the dwarf loach, chain loach. They don't get very big, probably another ½ inch or so on that, but they're good cleanup crew for snails. They eat a lot of snails, but they don't get big enough to start picking on other fish, like yo-yo loaches or other snail groups.
So if you have pest snail problems, these are a good option?
Yeah, pest snails, grab some dwarf chain loaches.
Awesome. Okay, what else we got?
I got some CPDs, big group of CPDs. They're about to go in there.
In here?
No, I'm probably going up here. But yeah, a bunch of CPDs in there, kind of giving them a minute to acclimate in, making sure everybody that's gonna make it's gonna make it. Yeah. And then hill stream loaches. We got a lot of hill streamers in.
It's always a favorite.
Yep, everybody loves some hill streams. Poor man stingray.
Why did it say that?
Just because they look like a stingray, and you know, Most people don't have a 300-gallon plus tank that they can put a stingray in, so you can get a $15 hill stream.
What are these?
They're a mono shrimp.
They like the algae, right?
Yeah, they're one of the best for hair algae and kind of gunk on the bottom with nano tanks. They're a good one that you can add to your shrimp tanks without really messing with everybody. And those are cool. Those are blue monos, so they're gonna have a lot of blue in them. We've also got a bunch of discus, different colors. There's some dragons in there, some melons, some rarer melons.
Pretty big ones too. Decent
Yeah,
size.
there's some pretty good ones. A couple albinos in there with like red or pink eyes, but yeah, avoided all of the standard discus colors because we already had a couple. Plus, you know, everybody has a couple, so you should have something you don't have if you have discus.
Right. What are those giant things?
Yeah, the giant gourami. And this tank is scary because when they start freaking out and moving, they throw their weight around, and yeah, that's a 5-pound fish that basically
Everything starts moving.
Yeah.
Hey, these
The nearite snails?
blue neon rasboros. I saw those yesterday. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch in here. I have a bunch of red neons. There might be a couple left of those, but yeah, there's a lot of blue neon rasboras.
They get very much bigger than this?
Not really. They're kind of like a chili size, chili rasbora, phoenix rasbora.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Right, the pond. We're just adding the whole 300 to it. But yeah, it's time to change it up again. It's like the 5th time, 6th time we changed it up since opening. So, and then yeah, we have something going on in the back that we're getting ready for. So that needed to come down. That had the turtles in it, like just a week ago. But yeah, took it down. I'm gonna do a waterfall feature and all this good stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
cool stuff. Also got a bunch of nice female bettas. They're freaking out. I'm not gonna let you film them real well. Look like most of them are doing pretty well.
So they're kois?
Yeah, koi, Nemo, and galaxies. They're gonna be real pretty in that thing, as usual.